Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Vietnam have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover...
De Jong! Goal! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Valverde. Out towards the flank. Swept in. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Gravenberg. For Valverde. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. He's through here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. De Jong looking to add to his goal. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. And it's Lukaku. And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Valverde. Aimed chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Madrid finding their passes. Konate spots it and intercepts. Now it's Thuram. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's an excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Konate. It's a really well-measured ball. Taken back almost at once. Palmer. And here's Lukaku. Now it's Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Thuram. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Lukaku. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. That is lovely. Deep cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Eder Militao, not the most accurate pass. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, it's played through for him. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Number 27.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Number 14.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Number
Eder Militao
21.
has given away a free kick.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 4, Dembele. Substitution.
Cleared away. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Elects to... He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni, a probing pass. He has found the way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Dembele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Dembele, good purposeful running this. Matheus Cunha, now it's Haaland. He's on the charge, but he's on his own for now. He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. And the cutback. Yildiz. Can he spark a counter here? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Koundé has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Yildiz. And here's Haaland. Oh, this is a great position. Big chance!
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against it. And the shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
De Jong wins the duel this time. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Oh, that's a shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short.
4 added minutes has been
This is
indicated.
Dembele. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And here's Haaland. Showing good feet. Haaland. And it's De Jong. Oh, that's clever. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Ibrahima Konate.
90 minutes gone
Number
and
19,
nothing between them still.
Coming on the field.
Madrid pay the price for
Number
failing to
15,
close out the match in
Van
normal
Dijk.
time.
Number
Can they
38,
avoid the same fate here, where the
Gravenberch.
consequences are still more serious? He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! Now that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely ball and a real shot at goal! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. And the finish! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his
There will be 1
angles,
minute at
and
a
Loft
time.
just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Oh, what a climb! Oh, yes, it's there! And that That's it for the first period of extra time.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Both
that
teams have run
CCTV
themselves
is
into the
now
ground out there.
operational for your
Does
safety.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dembele. Haaland. Oh, well played. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Dembele. And it's Cucurella. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Gravenberch. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, that's nice. Yamal touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's burst. He's having a go. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
And it's Cucurella.
Oh, it's played into the area.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
De Jong. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Thuram! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class.
That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe! Referee has just said play on.
Yamal.
That's been cut out, well played.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
And here's Vinicius Junior.
There's the shot! They've done it! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's just playing it safe and simple. Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, cracking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram.
Oh, nice touch.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ndika, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Oh, that's neat.
Mbappe,
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Cucurella, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the keeper's got it again. Now it's Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior.
Great defending, strong and determined. All the way through, so back it comes. Tries to play it,
And he shoots! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Vietnam go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Promising position. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. And there is the half-time whistle. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gravenberg. Mbappe. And here's Lukaku. That's a decent clearance.
Vinicius Junior
Goes steaming forward.
Vinicius Junior.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Looking for options for movement.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
A heavy challenge. Opts for safety.
Vinicius Junior
Chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
20, Mbappe.
Quite a thriller this one's
Number
become.
9.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 21.
De Jong.
Erling Haaland. Number 4.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Substitution in
And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Matheus Cunha. Some good work on the right flank here. Yildiz. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cucurella. He's gone forward, and he's cut it out. Eder Militao. Matheus Cunha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in low.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Eder Militao. And here's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. Van der Ven calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Vietnam go in search of a late winner. Matheus Cunha. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Real chance here. That'll be a corner. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Matheus Cunha. And it's De Jong. And this is Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Yamal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. That is lovely. Now here's the... He's got tall! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Jong. Aims beyond the defence. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Climbs up big! Yes, he's done it! Late
in the day! This could well be it!
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 24.
So we have a breakthrough.
Frenkie de Jong.
Now how will things
Coming on
develop
the
from here?
field,
Look, he's the one
27.
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 38. Gravenberch.
And here's Yildiz. He can get that clear. That has been cut short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberch. Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick request
Well,
today for
what a
everybody to
comeback.
please kindly
Certainly I didn't
remove
see
any
that
cars
coming,
parked
nor
on the
I
road
think did
outside
many
the
in this
stadium.
crowd. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? De Jong. Gravenberch. Oh, that's delightful. Yildiz.
Great chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So all square, and not for the first time. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Haaland is herring after that one. Eder Militao. That's a lovely, neat pass. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yildiz has it out wide and in space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that could set him on his way. Yildiz conceives a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Defending of the desperate variety. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Haaland is the next to run the gauntlet. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
This then to level matters.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Dembele is the man who's second in line.
Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end. Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Yildiz will take the third penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much.
Yamal is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. It's 3 apiece. Firm, low, telling.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Madrid at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So can he do it? He's buried it, and he's won it!
Madrid have won it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
That is great defending, so alert.
Vinicius Junior.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's Lukaku. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
And the finish! He scored!
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage...
It's Lukaku!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, cracking ball. Gravenberg. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed...
Great chance!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Palmer. Forwards and with intent. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Van de Ven. It's Thuram. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And it's Valverde. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Distributed tidily.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That has ended up in no man's land. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tchouaméni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gravenberg. Palmer. Tries to play it through. Now that's a fine challenge. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good take. Danger averted for now. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong. Vinicius Junior. And it's Palmer. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Can he latch on to this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tchouaméni and Konate. Oh, good spread. Yamal. De Jong. That's a cute ball.
He rises!
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back. Eder Militao. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot could be on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Madrid get the second half started. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to get it away. This looks promising. Plenty to aim at here. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Palmer. Played towards the other side. And it's Cucurella. De Jong. Now Van de Ven. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven with the slide tackle there. Yamal. Eder Militao. Now Van de Ven. He's looking wide. Koundé gets across to intercept that. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Yamal is herring after that one. Mbappe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Lukaku. Cucurella. Valverde. Yamal wins the duel this time.
Substitution on the field.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Number 24.
Eder Militao with the clearance.
Number 10. Jamal.
Gravenberg
Coming on the field.
caresses him
Number
through.
27.
Van der Ven
Morgan
is there to clear.
Number 4.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 14. Udis. Number 5.
And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Haaland. Oh, this is a great position. Brilliantly cut out. Eder Militao. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Tchouaméni. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's Yildiz. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, he's been caught napping. This is their second corner of the game.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, another set play. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Opts to play it back. Matheus Cunha. Yielded. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And they're back in front! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Yildiz stood his ground strongly. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
We are into stoppage time. De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Jong. Jamal. That's a good ball out wide. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. Now it's Thuram. Plays it in.
And the finish! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yamal. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch. And it's Valverde.
Out towards the flank.
Cucurella climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh,
Tries a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
great vision. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Mbappe!
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him.
He's had a shot! Good save. Keeper read that well.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
And here's Mbappe.
Played out to the right.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni, chance here to counter. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Valverde. And here's Lukaku. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tchouaméni. Yamal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Added time.
Now, can they get him away? And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this.
Chance! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Vietnam go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tchouaméni. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lukaku unable to make...
Mbappe!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Madrid have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Yamal looking to play it into the box. And it's Cucurella. Might be danger here.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Good read, needed to be.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, that's certainly...
Can he finish? Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So, time for changes
Frankie
on
de
both
Jong.
sides, actually.
Number 9.
This is
Vinicius
quite a battle.
Junior.
Well, I'd happily
Number
watch this
10.
every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thuram. Number 20. Mbappe. Coming on
No,
the
he's
field.
not getting his way this
Number
time.
27.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Dembele. Substitutions taking place.
Picked out brilliantly. And he's heaved it away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And here's Yildiz. Vietnam finding their passes. Oh, such a clever touch. Strokes it back. He's had it taken off him. De Jong looking to penetrate opposition lines. Matheus Cunha tries to pass it through.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram gets into some space. He's got away. Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Turns back here, probably the best option. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Konate.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Dembele. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
2 added minutes
Matheus
has been
Cunha.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Looking for options for movement. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner and we will be back for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam take the lead. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gravenberch. Oh, it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done. And this is Dembele. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Oh, smashing! Oh, he's hit the bar! Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Matheus Cunha. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Tries to play it through. Matheus Cunha moves wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he...
Extra time reaches half-time.
Fellow attendees, this is
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
to the information centre.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Ibrahima
Exhaustion,
Konate.
physical and
Coming on to
mental.
replace him
Will
is
we find a winner?
Number 29.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. Just the keeper's a chance, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
It's their second corner of the game. Romani is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram just eases him off the ball. Dembele knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that's a little loose. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Passing nice and neat. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Koundé looking for the run. And now they can clear their lines.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's picked it up out wide. Matheus Cunha.
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, And we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Chance here to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fernandez. And here's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played in deep. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cucurella. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Cucurella, Gravenberg, and here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Cucurella. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. So what can they make of this? Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mbappe, now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lukaku. Great vision. He's free, he has got space. Takes a shot! Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting enough.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
crossbar!
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. He's being urged to shoot.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, and the shot!
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there. And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. He's beaten the last man.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Traumeri. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gravenberg. And the counter is on. He shifted it to the flank. Lukaku. That's very neat. And it's Valverde. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he spark a counter here? Palmer. Gravenberg. And it's Valverde. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Nice interception, well timed. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Great ball, and he's in. Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beck. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Passing nice and neat.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Showing good feet. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Fernandez
Goes for a shot!
well, there's the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Cucurella.
Mbappe!
Lukaku chasing after it.
And the counter is on.
Gravenberch. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe.
Valverde. And this is Lukaku.
And a chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And they've got rid.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Might be danger here. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, they could break here. Mbappe!
Nicely weighted.
Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Valverde.
Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
"15 minutes till half-time. Now this could be a chance. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Gravenberch. Good ball, good take. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Lukaku!
Oh, the
keeper's done ever so well.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. Palmer plays it short. Palmer. That's good play. He's on it. Can he get away? Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Thuram. Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius. Tries a shot! It's there!
Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. This ended up in no man's land. Palmer. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior. Lukaku. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And they win it back again. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, that's superb. He could be in here. Shoots! Defending of the desperate variety. Thuram. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Konate. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. And he shoots! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played out wide. And it's Dembele. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Musiala. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Lovely feet. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. McAllister. Yildiz. Oh, it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. Steaming on goalwards. Played out to the left flank. Swept in. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, what has happened here? Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... Chance, surely! And again the keeper stands strong. Madrid get their fourth corner. Opts to shot at goal! And he's following up! Musiala, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Musiala. That's tidy. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alisson gets good distance on it. Tchouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thinks about the shot. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gives it back. Vinicius Junior is on to... And the shot! Brilliant save from Alisson! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
McAllister with the short one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Yildiz. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, what a ball! Palmer! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's managed to get free.